What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I am bringing you guys a Chevy Tahoe rock crawler in spin tires. Now, this was kind of an unexpected mod. I saw it and was like, no way, did somebody really make that? Like, did somebody go out and say, like, I want to build a Chevy Tahoe rock crawler for spin tires? And I was like, you know what? This could be really cool. So I downloaded it and I tried it out, and it's actually quite good. It's not bad at all. I mean, as you can see, I managed to get it up into a pretty tricky spot. I mean, I've had some other rock crawlers that have had quite a hard time getting up here, but I managed to get this thing up here no problem at all. And I've never actually tried just taking it off this side, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slam it into high, all-wheel drive on, diff lock off, so we can get a little bit more speed. And power. Oh yeah, that went well. No way, we ended up landing back on our wheels. So that actually went much better than expected. And actually, I'm going to show you guys the process of climbing back up on top of that rock. Hopefully it's not like super hard this time. Like, hopefully the first time wasn't just like a one-time thing. Come on then. The suspension is a little bit weird. Like, some of the motions it makes are a little bit odd, but you deal with it. You know, you deal with it, you get used to it, as with any other, you know, as with any mod. This is nowhere near as polished as that one Range Rover, Range Rover Land Rover that I showed you guys recently, but it's not bad either. I mean, as you can see, it just puts its power down. And apparently, we're stuck. Alright, come on. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Climb. Climb nearly. Yes. Yes. So as you can see, not bad at all on rocks. This thing is actually very, very good on rocks. It's also very good for jumping off of them. And we're on a roof, so we're going to need to snap it. But I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of off-road trails with this thing just to show you guys kind of how it drives outside of rock crawling, because rock crawling was kind of what it was built for, but it's good for a lot of other things too. I mean, it's good for trails, it's good for mud, it's good for pretty much anything you want to throw at it. I mean, it does a little bit of a weird thing with the camera, like when you turn it left to right, the camera just makes these weird, like, instant motions. It doesn't really do it with any other vehicle except this, and I don't really get why it does that, but it just kind of does, and I guess it's another thing that you just kind of have to accept just because of this particular mod, because all mods have their quirks, you know, like all mods have their own little quirks. And there's that giant tree which you can't really see anything of except for the trunk, because it's just way up, but it's just, you know, it's extremely tall, way up in the sky, and in order to see the whole tree, you'd have to get so far away from it that the graphics might not be able to render that far in spin tires. The render distance, even on maximum, which is what it's at right now, which is what I have it set at, I play spin tires on max, and even with the render settings on max, they don't render all that far. I mean, it's a decent distance, but it's not super far. Especially with this Graphics Essentials mod on, you really notice it. Oh, dude, there's that huge hill. We absolutely have to take it up there. Stick it back in high. Diff lock off. We're not in any kind of crawling situations right now, so we can just keep that diff lock off for now. We'll probably kick it back. Actually, it was off before. Why did I turn it on? We'll probably keep it off throughout this whole hill, because we probably won't need it. Oh, yeah, I don't need it at all. Nice little bit of a jump. And as far as this rock pit goes, it'll destroy it. It will destroy it. And like I said in my previous video, that Land Rover, you remember those vehicles I was talking about that ate rocks and mud for breakfast? This is one of them. It monsters this kind of stuff. Just full power the whole time. And it does a great job at putting its power down, too, like I said before. And I can't stress that enough, because being able to put your power down is very important in anything like a crawler, or even something that goes in mud a lot, even a mudder. It's important to be able to put your power down well, because otherwise you'll just spin it. You'll either spin it or you won't be able to use it because you don't have enough. But generally, what'll happen is you'll just be spinning your power away, instead of actually digging in and getting some traction. And, whoa! Okay, that tree is huge. Completely forgot that was there. Anyway, there are a lot of vehicles that'll just spin everywhere, you know, and this, I feel like it has a little bit less power than some of my other rock crawlers, but it just puts its power to the ground so magnificently well. I know I keep saying that, but it's so true. Oh, yes. It'll be perfect for this section as it gets stuck. As I say, as it gets stuck. You gonna pull yourself out anytime soon? Maybe. Help us. Please help. Nope. No. No. Not good. No. No. Yes! Yes! Oh, don't dig in now. Please don't dig. There we go. Alright, good to go. Get it through the... Well, I almost said mud, and I just realized at the last minute, it's water. Not mud, it's water. Say the right thing. Say the right thing. And the only weird thing about this mod is, like, the tires stay kind of... I don't know, they stay this weird blue after you drive out of the water. And I know it's supposed to be kind of just like an effect of your tires being wet, but honestly, the tires don't look... I mean, they look kind of wet, but they look... I don't know, it just looks more like a graphical glitch than anything else, because wet tires don't look blue like that. They're just... It's just odd. Oh, this is a monster, this hill, though. It'll just tear it up. Sticking it high. I don't even need low range for this. It goes up, and around the trees, and just back down. Just bombs down the hill. No problem whatsoever. As far as my opinions go on this mod, though, I'll definitely say that it's high quality. It's not quite as high quality as the Land Rover, obviously, but it's high enough quality to be a high quality mod, in my opinion. Maybe in your opinion, it isn't. You know, I mean, there are some people that wouldn't call this a high quality mod, and there's some people that would call it a very high quality mod. But it all depends on what you look for in mods. I look a lot for capability. I mean, I also look for, obviously, for looks and, you know, fit and finish and things like that. But to me, capability is a big part with these mods, and this thing has it in dump truck loads, just dump truck loads of capability. And, like, I mean, as you can see, I don't know if it'll be able to make it through here because, like, 2 of my vehicles have ever been able to make it through this thing, but, like, this obstacle. But even so, quite a truck. Quite a truck. If we take a... maybe if we take a little bit of a different approach. Or maybe if we don't. Maybe if we don't. Maybe that would work better. Yeah, there's like a breaking point for pretty much every truck in this, like, just in this area. There's pretty much a breaking point for all of them. I don't know, though. We might be able to pass it with this. Dude, Dude! We did it! The Tahoe officially joined the club for the vehicles that I have that can pass that obstacle. That is the hardest obstacle on Choco Map, which is the map I'm on right now for anybody that doesn't know. And, I mean, just to give you an idea, like I said before, this makes it one of 3 vehicles that have ever been able to cross that. So, huge props to this thing. I highly recommend checking it out because it's a very effective off-roader, and it'll go pretty much anywhere. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.